Hey, it is Sunday night, 8:30, and you are watching
A
A
piece
Piece
of
of
us.
Us. I'm Denisha,
I'm Bryant.
and we are happy to have you with us this evening. If it's your first time, this is a podcast that Brian and I put together that kind of gives you just a piece of us,
Just a piece.
just a piece where we talk about lifestyle, opinions, and life topics
Yeah. So today's topic is going to be, what is your purpose
in
in life?
life. Yes. So, have you ever felt like you're busy but not fulfilled? Like you're working but you're not getting anywhere? Like something just is off? It's not complete?
There's a lot of people that feel like that.
Mm
So I think we should start off with us, and
hmm.
then we'll
Okay.
open it up and, just give you some food for thought as to what is your purpose in life. Now, there's a lot of Christians, I said this before, there's a
Mm
lot of
hmm.
Christians that may say, well, I don't need nobody else, it's just me and the Lord.
Wow.
That's a lie. That's why He put you down here with all these other people. And when I think about purpose in life, it's just not about myself. Um,
Right.
it's about people. Even a leader, if you're a boss on your job, leadership is the development of people,
Amen. It's
not
true.
what you can gain for yourself. So when I think about my purpose in life, I think about I was put here for music to inspire.
Clearly.
Well, the Bible don't tell you to inspire nobody, but
To share your gift
to
of
share
music.
my
Yeah.
gift of music, and because music is powerful. I do many other things, but
I
um,
think your music ultimately inspires people. I don't think that your goal is not to inspire. Your goal is to minister. So it's your job to minister to people, to share your gift with people. And I think as a result, people are inspired.
yeah,
I think that's what you were getting at.
yeah, and so that's what I do. I do my music, and hopefully that will cause you to think, cause you to enjoy. And then I'm kind of like graduating. I
I
just
have a
been
question.
what?
So how do you know, like for you, music, it's easy to connect the dots, right? You clearly have a talent, a gift that God gave you. What if I don't have that gift or talent? How do I know what my purpose is?
Well, everybody has something. Some people find their purpose early in life, and some people find their purpose later in life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you have to define yourself, and you have to get out of that. It's about me, and I'm going after the bag, and I'm doing me. You really should get out of that mindset.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so everybody has their own agenda, but if you want to be better, um, you need to explore that, and all of us have a checkout date. So when the Lord, whether you believe or not, when it's your time, and when the Lord picks that number,
That's
you
it.
out of here. That's
When
it.
the
That's it.
goal is called up yonder,
And
I'll be
and
there.
and
Yes.
and what have you done while you were here
Mm-hmm.
on this earth? You know,
So is purpose something that we find, or is a purpose something that you discover, that God reveals to you over time? I don't know that you can.
I think it's an innate thing. I think we run from our purpose a lot of times,
Mm-hmm.
but it's something inside of you that you might be running from. You might have fear, um, and but you have to. I'm a risk taker,
God,
so
yes.
so you just have to. You
Yeah.
got to just jump out there, and if you have the Lord on your side, it's gonna work
He's
out.
going to reveal it. He's going to reveal it.
But
So,
what's your motivation? Like, what's
right.
your purpose? What's your motivation for
Doing
doing
what you're
what you
doing.
do? You have to define that from within yourself.
Mm-hmm. So we can. I want to define the difference between passion, calling, and purpose. So a passion, people will wake up and say, "Oh, I'm a rapper. I'm a musician." But that's not really your thing. I mean, that could be your passion. You love music, and like I love music, but I can't sing worth a lick, and it's not my thing. But I love it. That's my passion. Calling is something that you're called to, something that you're led to do. And then your purpose is clearly what you were created for, what it is that God created you to do on this earth. So there's a distinct difference between all three. And I think it's nice to have passion, but we should find our purpose and our calling because that's what God has set before us.
Yeah. So do something that you would do even if you
Didn't get
did
paid
getting paid
for it.
for it, because a lot of us make the mistake, you know, we're doing whatever we do just for the purpose of making money.
But that's why
And
people are so unfulfilled.
and that's not fulfilling. Just for because money isn't everything.
Right, right. And you have a lot of people making a lot of money that are not happy. They have no peace and they don't know why. And it's that emptiness. I have my own experience. I have my long drug career, which we've talked about before, and it's very lucrative. You make a lot of money. But at some point, I was like, there's something missing. You feel it. I don't know how else to describe it except that there's something that you feel like is off. It's missing. And I'm like, when I had my son Aaron and I was in the hospital and the nurses, and I was like, oh, wow, these nurses that I felt something there. I was like, I can do that. I can do that. And so then at my late age, I decided to become a nurse. And I did. It was hard, but I did it. And now to your point, I always say, if I didn't get paid for nursing, I would do it anyway. I absolutely love it. I feel like I found what it is that I'm supposed to be doing here. When you're talking to the patients, it's very clear. It
Mm.
comes easy for me. A lot of people say, "I don't know how you could do it. How could you do that? It's so hard." It's very hard, but it's what I was called to do. I have to do it. I have to care for people. I have to take care of people.
You have
I have to.
compassion.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how you could be a nurse, and there are nurses that are not compassionate because again, they're doing it to get at the money, which I understand. Like nothing's free. We said we would live in a cardboard box, but we're not trying to do that. But people are trying to get money, but I think in addition to that, you have to really because I don't think we would be fulfilled as people if we didn't have that fulfillment of purpose. You're missing. It's lacking. Something's lacking in your life.
Mm-hmm. Did I tell you? I saw Shaq at Home Depot.
You did say I will put a picture up here so
He
that we
didn't
can
look
show.
happy.
Exact right, right. And no judgment because we don't judge, we listen. But I feel like you just don't know celebrities and you have to think celebrity must be a hard life. This man clearly he can't go anywhere because he's 7 feet tall. So first of all, he can't hide. And then everywhere you go, you're either working or people are looking at porn. That can't be. You know what I mean? There gotta be days where you're just like, ugh, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
But I mean, we don't know what that man was going through. He might have been that might have
Yeah,
been his
yeah, that's
happy
true.
face.
That's true.
That might have been his happy face.
That's true.
But we don't want to strive for that, for celebrity, for notoriety, for money, because I mean, there's no fulfillment in any of those things.
Yeah,
None of it.
yeah, that's true. Um, so I've been kind of like graduating a little bit. I've been getting invitations to go places here lately. I'll be going to Virginia soon to Virginia State University to speak to some of the students. Yeah.
Yes, very
And
nice.
they want to do a Richard Smallwood tribute, so I'm going to go there, maybe do some teaching, and I'm gonna talk to the students.
And now, is that something you would do for free? Do you get
Yeah,
fulfillment when you do that?
yeah.
Right.
If I can help anybody, then that's fulfilling for me.
And then the kids obviously will be inspired. Somebody will be inspired by your story, and
Hopefully,
that's kind of how it works.
you know, a kid that grew up in North Philadelphia in the hood with a
Yes.
single parent, now
Yes.
speaking at a university.
Won't he do it?
So stop
Won't
making
he do
excuses
it?
about
That's
your
right.
surroundings, and a lot of times we just make excuses why we can't do what we were called to do because you don't want to do it. You might be lazy. I don't know, but stop using excuses.
And God is not going to call you to it if He can't bring you through it. So you're definitely, if He has a calling for you, He's going to open the door. All you literally have to do is be obedient and walk in. He's going. Who said you had to do it by yourself?
Yeah.
Who said that nursing was I did alone? I had family, I had friends, I had encouragement. Once I got to nursing school, there were people there to help me. So there's going to be help. You're not in it alone at all. You just have to take the first step, and it's not easy. It's not always
So
easy.
you're very compassionate at the hospital.
I'm compassionate all the time.
No, because I'm gonna need you to bring some of that compassion to home with me.
The Lord has taught me that I not need to respond to everything that comes out of Pugh's mouth. And I am doing the very best I can, Jesus.
Just be compassionate.
Sometimes
And
I just
anything that
ignore
you
it.
say when it comes to me, just be compassionate about it.
Hmm.
She can't say what she want to say. Yes.
Jesus, help us. I am learning to be an obedient wife, a humble wife,
Obedient.
and meek. Yes, I am learning.
She's a
Now I'm in
boss. She's a
kindergarten,
boss.
but I'm in school. Ain't my fault. Don't judge me. I'm in kindergarten. I'm gonna graduate. All right. Any closing remarks, honey? Are we letting them know that this is a pre-taped episode?
No.
Okay, we'll cut that out.
Yes.
All right. So in closing, your purpose is not always going to be glamorous or
Right.
loud. Sometimes it's the hard work of raising your family, caring for your family, going to school, doing the hard work. But ultimately, you will be fulfilled because that's the promise that God gave us. You
Yeah.
will, you will find your fulfillment. You will have peace, and you will have joy.
And everything is not going to be lovely. That's a myth.
Oh,
There's a struggle.
child, the devil fought, but he not gonna win. And he already lost, but he gonna try. I remember now when I was younger, my mom used to always teach us joy. Jesus first, others second, yourself last. And I think if we remember that, we will always have joy.
Now wait a minute.
That's
I
what.
may have to challenge that.
Oh, mommy.
Sorry, mommy, but you can't help somebody else if you don't help yourself first.
Well, okay.
So
I can get with
you
that.
can't be last.
It depends. Okay, let's say I guess it depends, right? Because they tell you on the airplane you have to put your own air mask on before you can help
Before you can
somebody.
help
I
a
get that.
child, you can't. If you can't breathe, then you can't help that child.
Right, but
So
I think our intent should be I'm helping myself to help somebody. I'm a blessing. I'm being blessed to bless someone else, to be a blessing to somebody else. I think when we get the idea that it's me, I'm doing this for me and my bag and my family and
that's where you
my
lose.
that's where you going to trip and fall up. But I think if we keep in the mindset that I'm doing this to advance myself so that I could help somebody else. I think if that's the mindset that we have. So it still is that O and Y, is interchangeable. I understand what you mean, but ultimately are the what's the word? The pattern should be Jesus, others, and then yourself.
Mm-hmm. I
I
agree.
get it. Good stuff, Pew. Well, we thank you. This was another episode of A Piece of Us, and you were with us live on Facebook. Don't forget to tune in, like, and subscribe. We need those last bit of subscribers to get us over the hump for 500. So we appreciate that you are here. You could be anywhere else, but you are here with us.
And once we get to 500, we don't stop there. Then the next goal is going to be to get to 1,000.
That's right. That's
So
right.
you got to establish goals for yourself. When once you reach the
Hmm.
goal, you
You
don't
got to
stop.
keep on
Then you
going.
got to set the next goal.
Now this is fun though. So this isn't work. This is fun because I keep saying, I always say, as long as we're having fun together doing this, that we will continue to do it. And while the subscribers and the setting the goals is nice, I think I just enjoy being here with you.
Oh,
I do. I
likewise,
do.
likewise.
Even though we fight like cats and dogs before we turn the cameras on, because we're not agreeing on show topic, show content. But when we sit down, we really, this is nice.
Clearly, I have to pick all the topics because she's administrative or she's got that corporate mindset, so she'd be thinking about topics that you guys. I was like,
I am being a meek and humble wife. I am.
on camera. As soon as the camera go off, I said, wait a
It
minute.
look good, don't it, though?
Who was that person that was on the camera?
Don't it look good?
No.
You can run this back. I did the next time I open my mouth.
Oh my God.
All right, y'all have a good weekend. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget the Bible verse. It's coming up right after this clip. Our Bible verse for this evening comes from Ephesians 2:10, and it says, "For we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Now, the segment was not live, and I tried to tell you guys that, but Bryant did not cut that part out. I am live, but Bryant is at rehearsal, and that will bring us to our Where in the World is Bryant segment. So Brian is rehearsing for the gospel, gospel, gospel. If you are in the Atlanta area or Stone Mountain in Georgia, there is a play that takes gospel music from its inception all the way to its current time. The play starts on March 27th and it will end on Easter Sunday, which is April 5th. There are evening shows and matinee shows. So if you are able to come out and to support Brian and Tamika, we mentioned Tamika Patton from Philly is also on the show. We ask that you do so. In the chat tonight, I do see you, Jason Sanders. Good evening to you and welcome. I think you are one of our newest viewers. And Mommy, Roberta Hicks is here with love, and we love you right back. I have one more announcement for you guys. Yes, yes, I have a birthday coming, and I am never one to ask for money, but if you wanted to send a gift, I am enclosing my Cash App. Just go ahead and scan that screen. I'm going to leave that up there a little bit for y'all. But I am celebrating another birthday, all thanks to God. I have made another trip around the sun, and I have a few days off, and I'm going to spend them with my wonderful husband when he gets home. And I am just happy to be here. I want to thank you all for being here with us this evening, and we will see you guys again next week live on A Piece of Us, live on Facebook and recorded on YouTube. Have a great evening, and here is our last clip. And then we will see you guys again next week, 8:30, same place, same time. Thank you.
Share this with your friends and your family. Thank you guys. Peace.
Peace.